Hey everyone. So I wanted to quickly explain your new program for this camp. And I refer to it as the men's program, but if you're a female, you can follow this. If you're a guy, you can follow the other program. The main reason I refer to it as that is the other program is a little more focused on areas that women like to target, such as glutes, delts, and this one's focused a little more on what guys usually like to target. But basically, this layout it's a pretty even split between hypertrophy and strength. It's a fairly well-known layout, basically, but so day one and day two are more strength oriented. Day one's lower body, day two's upper body, and then we move into hypertrophy movements. So day three is lower body. Day four is more pushing movements, so chest, shoulders, triceps. Day five is more pull hypertrophy, so this is back, biceps, things like that. So yeah, there aren't a lot of crazy techniques in this boot camp. There are no RPEs for those of you who have been in previous programs. Basically, I mean, if we're looking at day one, back squat is the first movement. Week one, we're doing 3 sets of 5. I basically want you to choose a weight that challenges you for that rep range or for that rep scheme. So you feel free to change the weight each set if you want to. And in week one, you may not know exactly what weight to use, and that's okay. Week one is kind of a feeler week to figure out what weight you're going to use in upcoming weeks. But I will say, if you choose your first weight and it feels just overly light, just count it as a warm-up. And also just make good notes so that the following week you can make adjustments. So, as you can see, like week one, 3 sets of 5, then we move to 4 sets of 5. So volume goes up. Week 3, 4 sets of 4. So ideally you're upping the weight a little bit so that the reps are dropping. Week 4 is a deload week. So here I actually did give you RPE. And for those of you not familiar, RPE of 7 to 8. RPE of 10 means you're absolutely going to failure. Like you should literally almost fail the lift on your last rep. RPE of 9 means you stop the set when you have about 1 rep left in the tank. RPE of 7 to 8 would mean you have about 2 to 3 reps left in the tank. So this week is meant to be lighter, at least for the squat, and volume is going to be lower. You can still challenge yourself with these other lifts. So for example, RDL, 2 sets of 6, you can still push yourself for that lift, actually. The decrease in volume should be enough to deload you. And then we'll come back in week 5, and we have 5 sets of 4 for squats. So volume's going to go back up, and we'll ramp up for the final 3 weeks. Technique. So superset, anything with yellow, I think, yeah, that's the only one in this program. So it basically means you're going to do a set of skull crushers and immediately move to curls. So no rest between those. But after you're done with the curls, you then rest 1 to 2 minutes, as I explain here in the extra info. And then go back to skull crushers, no rest, immediately go to curls. I also include some drop sets on a few different exercises. So what I want you to do is just perform a drop set on the last set. So for example, in week 1, you're doing 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Well, your first set, you do 8 to 12 reps as normal. Second set, 8 to 12 reps. But on your third set, you're going to do that 8 to 12 reps, and then you're going to drop the weight roughly 20 to 30%. And perform as many reps as able. So, if you're doing 100 pounds on your final set, you get maybe 10 reps, you would drop it, let's say 30%. So, you're using 70 pounds now, and you'll do that as many times as you can. 15, 20, 10, whatever it is. So that's how you perform a drop set. For myo reps, the way this works, there should be information in the boot camp manual. But notation 15 to 20 plus 3 to 5x basically means you're going to choose a weight where you would go to failure around 15 to 20 reps. So you would do that first set of 15 to 20 reps. Let's say you got 18. You would then rest 3 to 5 breaths and perform 3 to 5 more reps. Then you would take 3 to 5 more breaths, perform 3 to 5 more reps, and so on and so on. You would keep going until under 2 conditions you would stop. The first condition is you perform 5 mini sets after the 15 to 20 reps. You would then stop. So let's say you did 18 on the first activation set is what you call that on the first little activation set. You take 3 to 5 breaths, you get 5 reps. 3 to 5 breaths, you get 5 reps. 3 to 5 breaths, 5 reps. 3 to 5 breaths, 5 reps. 3 to 5 breaths, 5 reps. You would stop because you've done 5 mini sets after that first activation set. Okay. The other condition when you would stop is if you have a drop off of just 1 rep from your initial mini set. So again, let's say you got 18 on the first. You take 3 to 5 breaths, you get 5 reps. You take 3 to 5 breaths, you get 5 reps again. So you keep going. You take 3 to 5 breaths and you get 4 reps. You just dropped off 1 rep from your other one, your previous one, so you stop. Another example is you did 18 reps, 3 to 5 breaths, you get 3 reps. 3 to 5 breaths, you get 2 reps, you would stop because you dropped off 1 rep. And this is just a way to auto-regulate how much you're doing for the day based on how you feel. So on some days, you may feel awesome and you'll do 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. On other days, you may, maybe you didn't get very much sleep and you get 3 and then you drop off to 2 the very next set. That's okay. Stop. Fight the urge to keep going. Okay. Follow that auto-regulation. So yeah, enjoy that. Those are fun. I think that, is really the only techniques in this one. It's pretty straightforward, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, make sure to post them up in the group and yeah, have fun, get strong.